When Chike stepped into Omorochi's apartment, the stench hit him like a blow. Rotten food, cockroaches crawling on the walls, and piles of unwashed clothes filled the room. He dropped the flowers he had brought for her and whispered in disbelief. "So, this is who you truly are." The glamorous woman everyone admired was living in filth. But how did Omorochi, the celebrated Madam Fine Girl of Lagos, end up disgraced, mocked, and abandoned? Let's take it from the beginning. In the vibrant city of Lagos, there lived a young woman named Omorochi. She was 27 years old, tall, dark-skinned, and strikingly beautiful, the kind of beauty that made men turn their heads and women secretly compare themselves to her. Her skin glowed like polished ebony, her makeup was flawless, and her nails always sparkled as though they held their own light. But beneath this dazzling appearance was a hidden truth, one no one around her could ever have imagined. Omorochi had very poor hygiene. Her cooking pots could go weeks without being washed. She wore the same underwear for days without shame. At night, she often collapsed into bed in her office clothes and woke up the next morning still wearing them. Yet, each morning, she stepped out like royalty, dressed in fashionable clothes, perfume covering the odor of her neglect, and makeup concealing all imperfections. Neighbors called her Madam Fine Girl. She cruised through the city in her silver Toyota Camry, smiling gracefully as though her life was perfect. But no one was ever allowed into her apartment. Not friends, not family, not even admirers. Behind her door was a world of filth, dusty furniture, moldy leftovers, cockroaches crawling in the sink, and a bathroom too dirty to describe. She lived in deception, painting glitter over decay. Then came Chike, a handsome and successful businessman. Unlike the others, Chike wasn't charmed by beauty alone. He was kind, responsible, and serious about a future. Within 2 months of dating, he told her, "You are the kind of woman I want to marry." Omorochi's heart raced. She wanted him too. But deep inside, fear gnawed at her. How could she let him see the truth about her lifestyle? When Chike asked to visit her home, she lied. "My place is under renovation, the painters haven't finished." Chike believed her at first. But Omorochi's fear grew heavier with each passing day. One Saturday, Chike decided to surprise her. He arrived at her doorstep with flowers and a bright smile. Omorochi panicked but had no time to react. He stepped inside, and instantly, the stench hit him. His eyes widened at the sight of the clutter, dirty clothes everywhere, cockroaches crawling across plates, spoiled food rotting on the counter. His voice broke as he whispered, "Omorochi, this is how you live." Her lashes were perfect, her lips painted red, but her secret lay exposed. "You're living a lie," he said, dropping the bouquet on the floor before walking away. For the first time in years, Omorochi wept bitterly. Beauty could no longer protect her. She had lost love. Her troubles didn't end there. Her curious neighbor, Ifeoma, once suspicious of her, managed to sneak into her apartment while Omorochi was out. Shocked by the filth, she secretly filmed everything. By the next week, the video was everywhere: Instagram blogs, Facebook groups, gossip channels. People laughed, mocked, and shamed her. The Madam Fine Girl had been unmasked. Her employer, worried about reputation, fired her. Her landlord handed her a quit notice. Even Chike unblocked her only to send one painful message. "You packaged yourself, but you were empty inside." Omorochi's world came crashing down. Broken and disgraced, she returned to her hometown of Owerri, where her mother welcomed her with disappointment but also compassion. At first, Omorochi resisted the quiet life. But soon, she began helping her mother in the market. For the first time, she received a compliment that touched her, not about her looks, but about her good manners. Something shifted inside her. She cleaned her old room, washed her clothes, and began building a new routine. Looking in the mirror one morning, she whispered, "Never again. I will not live dirty, inside or outside." Slowly, Omorochi began to live anew. Months later, an old schoolmate, Ngozi, now a documentary producer, discovered her story and offered to feature her in a project titled Behind the Beauty, the woman who changed her life. At first, Omorochi was terrified. But then she realized her shame could become someone else's healing. She agreed. When the documentary aired, it spread like wildfire. Millions watched, not to mock, but to learn and to be inspired. Messages of support poured in. She was invited to speak at conferences, offered new career opportunities, and found her voice as a motivator for women hiding behind appearances. Her disgrace had become her testimony. Omorochi's story is proof that beauty without truth is emptiness. Outward appearance may win admiration, but it is inner cleanliness of both the heart and habits that sustains true success. Thank you for joining Omorochi's journey of struggle, truth, and transformation. Her story reminds us all that real beauty comes from honesty and self-care, inside and out. If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe to our channel for more true-to-life stories that uplift, teach, and inspire. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. Together, let's celebrate courage, growth, and the power of change.